Is it starting?
Uh,
I think it's
yeah,
not.
it's recording.
Okay, right on. Okay. So, have you been to the Natural History Museum of Utah?
No, I have
Okay.
not.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Know where it is?
Uh, somewhere in Utah. It's
Good.
far away,
What?
right?
It's not. Well, is Salt Lake far away?
It's kind of far, I guess.
It's kind of far, a little bit far. So it's far. I'll get you a ticket and we can go down. It's a little pricey if you go by yourself, but you can go in with me because they're getting annoyed that I'm there, but I'm doing this research project. Okay, cool. The first question is how often do you go to the museum? So how often do you go to the
I
museum?
don't.
Okay.
Actually, I think I have gone once.
Have you been to a museum though before? Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go to a museum, who do you usually go with?
Parents.
Mm-hmm. Have you been on a field trip to a museum?
Yeah,
You mean-
that's where I went on a field trip once.
Okay.
It was pretty fun.
Which one?
I think it was the Natural History Museum.
Have you? Did I think I asked you before. Did you say the Da Vinci, the Leonardo Museum? Was it?
I can't remember at all.
So that one's like the city center in Salt Lake, and the other one's up on that hill by the university, and it's this big, beautiful building. It's all like sort of like architected out to look like the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been to that one? We'll get you down there. I'll take you down there sometime.
Okay.
So why would you go into a museum? Or what would you be there for? What would you go for?
Because museums are cool and well, isn't the point of a museum to like learn stuff that's not there?
Right. Yeah.
Or stuff?
There's no
know.
correct answer. It kind of sounds like it because maybe I've given this interview too many times. When you go to a museum, just could be any museum, how long would you usually stay there?
An hour or two.
An hour or two. Okay. And can you tell me about a good museum experience that you've had? What would that entail?
I can't remember.
No worries. Okay. When you go to a museum, how do you decide what you're going to look at?
You stand at the door, then you look, and then you look at what's boring, and you look at what's good. Then you go to the boring, and then you go up to the good.
How can you tell if something's good? Can you tell me more about that?
You look at it. If it looks good, you go to it.
So for you, like example, what would be a good exhibit?
An eagle in a cage made of crystal eating fire.
Nice. That's an excellent answer. Let's see. So you haven't been there before. Do you know what do you think is the big exhibit that a lot of kids go to at Natural History Museum?
The natural history part.
What part
animals?
of that? Yeah, okay.
Probably.
Right on. Okay. And if you've seen some of the exhibits, I'll give you the interview after I take you down too, because we'll be doing this for the next year and a half, and then you'll have some better stuff to say. Because some of the exhibits have like technology. There's some touchscreen stuff. There's some video and audio. Can you think back to maybe an exhibit that you've seen before, and think of what's one of the best ones that you have seen, if you can remember back? If you can't, that's okay too. We're supposed
I
to.
can't think of anything.
Okay, cool. When you've been in the museum, have you noticed if people have used their smartphones or tablets?
No, I have not noticed that. So.
Okay. And did you know the museum has an app? The Natural History Museum has an app?
Yeah.
Have you ever used it?
No.
Okay.
But I know it had it. Because pretty much every organization has an app nowadays.
Right? Yeah. A lot of the folks, we've interviewed people in the museum and they didn't, even people that worked there, that didn't know that it had an app. Okay. They wouldn't make that, yeah, because like I go into a place and I'm like, what's your app? You don't what? You don't have a website? You go to a place that doesn't have an app or a website. You're like, okay, you're gonna be gone in like 2 years. Okay, cool. That's good. We'll take you down. That for me, that's an opportunity to take you down. So we'll schedule out a time. Maybe give you like 2 or 3 weeks in advance so that we can let your mom and dad know that we're gonna take you down there, and I'll take you down and we'll check out the museum because it's really rad. It's got some cool like surface technology, like Iron Man type stuff. What we're actually designing is an augmented reality app. You know what augmented reality is? Check this one out. This one's called Blipar. Well, you've seen like Orasma maybe. Blipar's kind of wild. This one, okay, wait, I thought I already, because I had to factory reset my, start blipping. Blip, AR. You know what augmented reality means, by the way?
It's like virtual reality with a camera, right?
Kind of.
It animates things
Tell me more.
in real life.
Yeah, right. So let's see what it pulls up. What did it say? Poker?
What?
So let's see if we put it over that, what's it going to say? How about this? Tripod.
What?
Vase. It gave like the scientific name of the flower. Flower bouquet. It was a little slow. It's artificial intelligence. So,
Yeah.
So let's see, what is it? Is it going to give us something here? That's what I would like. Initially I like put my hand in it. See what's it going to say here? Hello. Okay, let's put it up at see what that pulls out. Picture frame. What if we go over here? Window seat. Type of sofa. But so that's an example of augmented reality.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and so what we're going to do, what we see in mind, just big concept is I want to develop a Pokemon game. Have you played Pokemon?
Yeah.
Where you, as you get to the front podium of the museum and you open your phone up, it, rather than the Pokemon guy is what is he, is a wizard?
What?
Have you played Pokemon?
Pokemon?
Oh, Pokemon Go. Have you played that?
No.
Oh, we'll do that. But so you walk through and you have to catch things.
Yeah.
And so it'll provide you with a story to walk through the museum and you have to go catch other things to help save the dinosaurs. So there's, and that's one of the huge attractions there at the Natural History Museum, is there's tons of dinosaur stuff.
That's
do
cool.
you like dinosaurs?
Everybody likes dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to coach you towards that. So thank you so much for your time, my good man, and